Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Good to be here.
Yeah!
Sorry, let me get settled. Okay. Woof.
It is soda water. I'm not drinking.
We're all doing dry January, right?
I am.
Except for Curtis. He's making up.
Yeah, no, I feel real bad right now.
You're double fisting it. I love it.
I didn't realize I was going to be the only one.
No, you're not.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Cash is.
Don't worry.
Cash has been loaded.
I would like to assert that Maggie and I are perfectly capable of making bad decisions without the benefit of alcohol.
I'll just wait till February 1st, see what I do.
Oh, I'm gonna be following your Instagram account.
I like that you
February.
wait till Black History Month to kick off your drink.
Embarrassing all the ancestors.
We'll all see you there.
Speaking of bad decisions, so let's talk. Our first topic tonight is the impeachment trial. So have you guys been watching the impeachment?
If a lot of the senators aren't watching, why should I?
That's true. A lot of them are just walking out in the middle.
I went on Reddit and read some spoilers for it, and I think it's going to be a disappointing ending, and it's not worth investing.
It'll be worse than the Game of Thrones finale, you guys. No? Big Game of Thrones fans in here? Sorry. I guess you all loved the ending.
Wait, here's my big hope for the impeachment. My big hope for the impeachment is that when Susan Collins, senator from Maine, dies, she will be placed in a pit of lava, and next to her pit of lava will be a very nice lady who could pull her out of that pit of lava, who is constantly considering pulling her out of that lava, and just never quite goes with her inclination.
Did any of us have hope that any of these senators would actually do the right thing? No.
I lived in America my whole life. I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
I mean, the thing is like we're waiting for like senators to do the right thing, and at this point in time, we would have to like. It's gonna take West Virginia doing the right thing. Like it's gonna take us like having a nice long talk with South Carolina. And South Carolina, I might remind you, has also never needed alcohol to make a bad decision.
So I don't, I love this question, but we already know the answer. Will Trump be removed?
Hell no. I remember on Twitter, everyone was like, when he got impeached, they thought he was gonna like be taking his Big Mac wrappers out of the Oval Office and just leave that thing. It's never gonna happen.
No.
No, he's gonna run again.
Why?
He's currently running.
Yeah, it's true. Well, you know what? What do you think separates him from Nixon? Like Nixon at least had the decency to, yeah.
Shame. That's it.
Yeah, he doesn't have it, right? I think Nixon at least felt some shame. That's why he resigned. But I don't think Trump has it in him.
Yeah, plus I think his fan base is like the most ride or die fan base I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I think in 1974 or whatever, like, a lot of Americans were like, well, we can have racism and rule of law. And like, we've spent the last 40 years saying, well, you guys have to pick, and they've picked.
Why are we laughing?
Oh, it hurts so funny.
It's a comedy show, Curtis. Didn't we tell you that up top? I just think that Trump's base loves this. I think they absolutely are giddy that they're not following the rules and that bullies win. The senators are absolutely just bullying their way through this. They don't want witnesses, they don't want new evidence, and they don't even care how it looks.
Like, my biggest hope for all of this is the way that, like, in 2003, when every Republican and Democrat, except for Barbara Lee of Oakland, lined up and were like, yes, let's invade a country for no reason. This is good politics. And then you turned around and 8 years later, it was like, hey, no, everyone who did this needs to answer for this. And a thing that was like conventional wisdom fine for Democrats then became something that meant you really couldn't be president. Maybe that will happen to the Republicans. I don't have faith that there will come a time when they have egg on their faces for having participated in this, but I'm white, so I'm full of hope.
You're also gay, so you need to watch out. They're after all of us.
Remember those 7 years when we could get married?
I was
shame.
thinking you asked the three of us to talk about politics and none of us have any say. Our best.
I'm the worst off on this.
Yeah, Maggie, I'm sorry.
Damn, yeah. Oh, shit, you're like 3 things.
Yeah. I'm all the things.
You chose poorly.